the second clash of this Friday night action, and well, Frothy's well and truly salivating at the mouth at the moment, isn't it, Big
Neil? I'm a huge fan of this League Cup. I reckon it's a great inclusion to this beautiful V-League structure, Neil. I think it's exactly what the league needed. And look, we're going to see two of the mid-range V-League sides go at it.
Can you tell me why we need Rod Stewart to hold the cup out there?
Neil, I'm not sure. I think every league needs a famous ambassador.
A bit of star power,
yeah, of course.
He does own Celtic United.
Neil, get on with the lineup.
Kitharidis, Sufi, Bahiru, Robotus, Deng, Para Evangelista, and Tommy Robinson.
Big, no Correa, yes, Neil, yes.
Essendon have Antunovic, Dragic, welcome back, Milan Miric, Zoric, Darwin, Tom Macros, and Diego Papaeda, as you so kindly nicknamed him.
Yes, Papaeda, yes. The unnoticed one, Neil.
The unnoticed Papayas.
Let's see if he gets a couple of goals tonight, because Essendon will need it. Kratz getting a red card.
Yes, but he was still able to play cup action. They just couldn't get the side ball down.
Just goes to show the superstar's intent, doesn't it, Neil? He doesn't bleed red and white like
the papaya one.
Yes, the papaya one.
Zoric.
Jeez, he's been in fine form, hasn't he, Uda Darwin?
And what about this lad on the ball, Jermaine? Oh, poor pass, Deng. Papaeda. Uda Darwin. All the way back to Zoric.
Very composed, the tall Vlado Zoric.
The composed one is
yes,
so
the composed one. Here's the unnoticed one. Whoa!
One lad who is not unnoticed is the gymnast.
Yes. Oh, no.
You don't earn a nickname like the gymnast and then go unnoticed, do you?
No, Nick. He's a gentleman of the game, Harry Kitharidis. Quality player and a quality person.
Morris Cristiano out there, and he'd be frothing over some cup glory, wouldn't he?
Of course, Neil, yes. And they'd still be in the hunt for the FOS Cup, that's for sure. Oh! Macri keeps! And Neil, is it safe to say that a lot of Ashburton's cup hopes rest on the big Frenchman's shoulders, Sufi?
There's no doubt about it. I mean,
but he needs his partner in crime, Neil, Leonardo Correa.
Yes. And both these teams with Essendon only have a premiership title to their name, which I mean is the guts and glory of the Nike Premiership.
Yes.
That is the heart and soul.
That was eons ago, Neil. Eons. Oh.
With that being said, Lubomir Rakovic is still mending the wounds of losing the FOS Cup to Paran all those seasons ago. And
what a cup final that was, Neil. One of the greatest games I've ever seen played at Futsalroos.
Uda Darwin, how good has he been in the recent weeks?
Yes, great inclusion.
Oh,
Zoric!
Vlado!
Even when the stat man's not here, we froth over him, Neil. Oh, Sufi, this is dangerous. Deng's on. Oh, Deng, finish! And he does.
Jermaine quality, Deng.
Neil, he's going to have to stand up tonight. As we said, in the absence of Correa, he's really going to have to take the workload off Sufi, and that's exactly what he's done right now.
We've praised him in recent weeks, but you're right, tonight he's the true test.
Neil, yes, he has been one of the biggest improvers in the last few rounds, Jermaine Deng. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. I'll probably tell you in about 10 minutes' time. Oh, and he's got another shot away.
Uda Darwin does well in defence there. Papaeda straight into the head of Deng.
I'm a fan of that Papaeda.
It was your call.
And I think you added the Papaeda.
Did I now?
I think so. Yeah.
It was a collaboration.
I'm not going to take credit for that, honestly.
No, we'll call it a collaboration then. Uda Darwin, who's been collaborating well. Collaborating just as well as our segues, yes. And Bojan Antunovic.
Now, Neil, before you ask, no, I don't know much about him, but I do know a little bit about Uda Darwin. I know he's settling very nicely into this Essendon squad. Well, he's leading the line in the absence of. We're going to stop talking about Kraft. We're going to stop talking about Naboo because it's all about the squad that they have now, and Uda Darwin is going to lead the line.
From anywhere. He sent you a telegraph from the island.
Yes, and I think the bottle's still circling the Atlantic out there somewhere.
Papaeda.
Oh, what a back heel!
Not that far indeed. Very good work there. It's Kitharidis though. This Pará. Evangelista has a lot to do tonight as well.
Nick Dragic! Nick Dragic! That strike came all the way from the island, Neil. That was a walloping strike. Oh! What a strike, Neil! I can't believe it.
What a way for the big lad to come back, and that beard is very reminiscent of who? You know my lookalikes. Who's it reminiscent of? One, Zach Galifianakis. Oh, yes. But do not let the beard fool you. That man is all business out there.
Very good.
He can pull it off.
Neil, what a way to single we come back. I'm still frothing over that goal.
Paeda.
Macri, done a social leg back to the keeper.
Down the line, Udit.
Oh, what a link up! Yes, well done, Phil Bosch. Read it well. He's also been a much improved Ashburton player.
Oh, Darwin not that far.
Jeez, he turned Rodrigo there like cake. Look at this.
Oh, it was all in the first touch, wasn't it?
Of course.
13 minutes left, and yet another League Cup entertaining encounter.
Look at that, Neil. They've got 2 men surrounding Sufi there, and they have drawn the foul. But you'd rather draw the foul than
concede.
Exactly.
He can score bags,
but then again, he does have a damaging strike, and he's very close to goal right now. So Macri,
I'll tell Macri
Keeps
well.
get in the wall,
and what on earth happened there, Keeps? Oh, wow. Listen, he's gone straight through the wee cake hole there. But it isn't just the keeper's cake hole. It was a mix of, well, I mean, it's the keeper's job to set up the wall, isn't it?
And Neil, it's also the keeper's job to keep an eye on the ball and keep it out.
We love Keeps, don't we?
Oh, we certainly do love Keeps. He's a gentleman. Quality person and quality player, and I'll say it again.
Robinson on the pitch now. Papaeda, this is dangerous. Udit Darwin. Cuts it back patiently. Papaeda. The unnoticed one to the noticed one.
Look at this, Neil, on the outside of the foot. Jeez, that looked orthodox.
He's experimenting with his shots. The unnoticed one.
Oh! Did you notice that one, Neil? Did you notice him at the back post? Well, the Ashburton defender certainly didn't.
Talk about unnoticed. You are right. He was left as if he was invisible.
Oh, and he's been left alone again.
Wow,
unlucky.
did you see that? Did you see that, Neil Liam?
Look at this, he's left all alone right as the striker had to kick the race. He could see the top corner. And Neil, very unlucky not to get another goal, Essendon.
Yes.
Neil, not the stat man.
Tommy Robinson. All the way back to Evangelista. The pace in this one picking up. You've popped up here for some special comments.
Vlade, what's he done Vlade tonight?
He's done a couple of...
He's done better.
He's linked up with Diego, so he had it very well.
Since you piped down about him, he's doing better, stat man.
And the unnoticed one on the ball again. He's been busy this first half, Neil. To Udit, two of their most important players.
Streaming
to another one, Vlado's orange. Oh, Kitharidis had to save an own goal. Had to be on his toes there. Neil, have a look at this one. Phil what a card it was! A 9.6, Neil.
Straight into a cartwheel. What a dismount off the mat. 9.9, 9.9, 9.8. Kitharidis is on fire.
Oh, Soupy! Watch out for Tommy Robinson! Oh, he couldn't get it to him, he couldn't see him. He was unnoticed, Tommy Robinson. Unnoticed, point
The
two.
new unnoticed one.
Point two.
Papaeda has got the new nickname of Papaeda, and the unnoticed one, Tommy Robinson, is now the unnoticed one, Tommy Robinson. Oh!
Counter-attack.
That was some great foot skills there.
And the
from Essendon's newest inclusion, Antonovic.
Oh, Sufi, right at the death there. Kitharidis' brilliant throw rather. Oh. Rather eluded Zoric. Zoric seemed to be there. Could have intercepted
yes,
that.
for the tallest lad out there. He kind of got Dang! Not that far either.
Geez, a brilliant run between two Essendon players there.
You're right.
Actually, there were three in proximity, but smart run there by the young Ashburton forward.
Indeed.
Rodrigo Pará, oh, this is dangerous. He's left his offensive post. Lay it off.
Ooh,
what a chance that
just
was,
didn't
Neil.
quite have the legs.
But Neil, isn't this positive even for their league chances, to see Udo Darwin, Vlado Zoric, and Diego Seta linking up.
But he's been...
That's what you want. You want your core players to be playing well now, and this is exactly what's happening here.
Throw Anthony Hammer back into the picture, and that is not a bad side.
The forgotten one.
They of course have Ashburton to get through, and right now it is a tight affair. Partly due to Kit the Reader's making himself big.
Neil, Essendon are well on top here. Essendon are well on top. I wouldn't put my... If you had asked me at the start of the game, Neil, I would put my money on Ashburton, but...
What about if you knew that Correa wasn't going to be out there?
I would say Essendon had a better chance of winning, but the Frenchman is a determined one. And Neil, it's 2-2 at half-time, it's League Cup football, and anything can happen.
Anything can happen. One thing that is for certain...
I enjoy it the best.
Nike Segway gear, get yourself decked out in it, look good, feel good, smell good, froth good.
Yes.
And yet Filipovic, any reason why he's not playing out there? He's of course having to work for the lads at half-time.
I think he did some sort of injury to his leg, whether it was a...
He went down, didn't he?
Whether it was an ankle, soft tissue injury, I'm not too sure, but it was definitely a bad leg injury, that's for sure. Robinson! Oh my goodness, Neil, what a chance that was. But Hiru, yeah, decent ball, but Neil, he should finish from here. Con Macros hesitated for a split second, and that gave Robinson a little window to try and get the lead for Ashburton, but it wasn't to be.
But Hiru pops the Frenchman, one-on-one.
Oh, drag it! Again, has his measure! Oh, drag it!
And you may think that we're going a little bit...
Oh, what a ball by Robinson! Oh, it's gone in!
Drag it! Again!
No, Neil, I think that was Miric.
Dragic off the line.
No, Miric, Neil, Miric.
Dragic.
No, it's not.
Alright,
Miric,
Miric to Dragic, you're right, Big Bird. Either way, these Essendon lads working for each other, and what a re-inclusion by one Lubomir Rakovic to do Dragic back in the picture to take out the Frenchman.
Neil, they have to play him right though, Neil. Using sparingly because he's not the fittest, I don't think.
No, you're right, Big Bird.
Oh, McGee! Jeez, he keeps it out. And Sufi, he wants to add to his stunning free kick, and that was going pigeon, Neil, 100%. Oh! Neil Parra getting forward.
Morris Cristiano has these Ashburton lads pumped.
Yes, Neil, they've responded well to being 2-2 at half-time. Potentially have the better squad, the squad that's been together the most, and they were outplayed in the first half. They've certainly bounced back.
Side ball. Essendon finds its way to Udo Darwin. Zoric, what lovely foot skills. Udet. Zoric! Wow. Uda and Zoric linking up now well. And I mean, you're going on about this Ashburton side and, you know, they know each other better, but I mean, the way Essendon is playing out there, they're reading each other very
Neil,
well.
They're working around the three key players, Zoric, Darwin and Asayeda, and the rest of them are coming on in sparing moments. And I think Lubomir Rakovic is managing this team to perfection.
Spot on, Big Bird. He needs to be applauded for that.
And Neil, he's resisted the temptation to pull on the shirt himself. Oh, off the post, Sufi, the souffle, the baker.
He's running out of options, Big Bird, and here you see that he tries to beat Con Macros, who's done oh so well tonight, just sneaking in the near post.
Neil, frustration will be definitely setting in 100% into the
What about
Frenchman's
fatigue?
line.
What about fatigue? We know that Morris Cristiano loves to play his Frenchman most of the game.
Oh, what a turn by Vlado Zoric.
My word. Since the stat man has stopped his little man crush, Zoric has just gotten better and better once again.
As if you wouldn't want a man of this quality, of this calibre in your side. When the chips are down 2-2, Neil, we've had more than 10 minutes of play, and Zoric has just given Essendon a valuable lead, almost out of nothing, against run of play.
Big Bird, if Essendon progress, can you see him taking out this first League Cup?
Neil, the League Cup is exactly that. Anything can happen. The ball is round. We know all those sayings, so Neil, you can't count out any team. Any team.
Love it.
Leave it. Froth it. Nike teamwear. Segway.
Darwin. And Ashburton are looking a little bit fatigued out there. Milan Miric has some great foot skills on him. Sets up
Well,
the number 10 of Essendon.
And wearing it with promise. A lot of promise, Neil.
I mean, we knew he had potential back in the Melbourne Uni days, but this just shows put him in a quality side and, well, he's just flourishing.
Neil, hopefully he can hang around. Because as we know, the Naboo saga, the Krat saga, the JJ saga, they have been hurt with disappearing strikers, Essendon. And you know what? Congratulations, good on the Essendon lads for sticking it out.
Ashburton now. And what on earth has happened here? It's a bit of Greco-Roman wrestling out there. I don't see the need why Rod Stewart needs to be out there. What on earth has happened here? Didn't realise we had that Olympic event being played out here.
And Neil, Miric is off. It is a straight red card. Just a case of two young lions going at it. Oh, geez, Rodrigo's pulled him down over there on the sideline, retaliated.
Well, he sent him into the wall, and then the round one was kicked off of that UFC battle. It's never good to see, is it?
Neil, I want to get your take on Rodrigo not getting a card as well. Not even a yellow. He just seemed to walk off and let Miric take the red. Oh, Darwin! He's on now! What a chance there! Baru getting back. Oh, and he made up for his mistake.
By Baru.
I think he did a little bit too much, Neil. There was no need for all this. He had Para over there on the left flank all on his own and decided to go for the little flick.
He did the right thing though, he didn't give up and he ran back and he's kept Ashburton in it.
He did make up for it, but he's got to keep it simple when they're 2 goals down. Keep it simple.
Back to that incident just before, you're asking about Para Evangelista. Yes. And so often we see in UFC fights, Big Bird, that when someone's taken down and they think the fight's over, it's often when they get him into a rear naked chokehold or a figure 4 leg lock, and that's exactly what Para did. So the point being, if it's a red card, it is a red card for retaliating. Spot on.
I agree, yes. And Neil, Baru has, I think that mistake has given him a spark of life because he just had a brilliant shot there saved by Macros.
And that is what you want to see from your defenders, bouncing back. Ashburton here pressuring, 2 minutes left. Still a close affair, it's Sufi. Bodies flying, advantage is the call. Away with toe poke there. Kitharidis brings it in fantastically. I'm frothy at this point.
They're sitting deep, Essendon, Neil. They're playing smart. They're not pressuring the release ball out by Kitharidis. They're sitting back.
And Luke, if they were to concede, we'd say, why didn't they just sit back?
Oh, geez, they're getting split everywhere, Ashburton! Their defence was split! Antonovic gets his second. He got the first goal of the game, and he could have got the sealer right there, Neil. What a debut.
Well, how composed is he? He sees that Kitharidis and goes down here. Watch, he loses his footing, and look at the composure. That is scintillating foot skill from the debutant. Quality.
Seconds to go now, Neil. Done and dusted. What a game. What a well-managed game by Lubomir Irakovic. The 2009 Premiership winner. He's stuck with Essendon. And he's taken him to new heights, Neil.
Oh, Macros has played his part tonight as well. We've got to give him credit. Macros is just one of those goalkeepers who can frustrate the hell out of the team. And he's broken the hearts of the Green Machine tonight. Seconds left. Look at the elation out there. Uda Darwin, the new son Nick Dragons has done his part. Papaeda's through to the next round, and they must be really happy with this one. These Essendon lads, big time.
Neil, and the new inclusions were what really surprised me. Dragic and Antonovic, brilliant.
Let's go down to Uda Darwin.
I'm here with Uda Darwin from the Essendon Futsal Club. What a gutsy win by the boys today, Uda.
Yeah, it was a hard effort. We were down to 4 men at one point in the game, but we played really well. We defended well, which was the main thing. We didn't concede a lot of goals.
Tonight's game, a great goal by yourself when it was 3-2. To just give you that extra breathing space to make it 4-2, great goal by yourself?
Yeah, I think when we went into halftime, we just said we need to get the first goal. And then from there, you know, we just...
And what a goal it was, sorry for the time, by Vlade Zoric on the turn.
He played like fantastic today. He held the ball up for us, which really helped us like just sit at the back and make sure we were tight. And yeah, we're moving on in the cup, which is really good.
Good, yeah. Next you'll be facing Bringbank. What do you think of your chances up against Bringbank?
Yeah, I hope we play as well as we did today, and I think if we do, we should get through. And it should be really exciting.
Yes, it all started back for you in Melbourne Uni colours way back about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
A few seasons in the V League with Melbourne Uni and then in the State League. Yeah. Then you found yourself at Hawthorn and Mia Rakovic contacted you and you found yourself Essendon. You're fitting in well. Your last 3 games have been very well. You contributed to the team, a couple of goals each week and another goal tonight, you did. Yeah. How do you feel playing with these boys?
Oh, it's been good fun. You know, the Melbourne Uni days are over. The team's kind of split up, but I'm just happy to be playing in the V League again, really. I came back this time and I really wanted to give it a go. And yeah, every game's just learning and trying to get better because it takes a while to get used to.
Are you here to stay now? Or?
I am. For this year at least, I'm still here to stay, yes.
Because there's a lot of rumours floating around Futsalroos, but I won't get involved.
Oh, no, I'm staying.
Well played tonight and good to see you back here. Thank you, mate. Well done, mate.
There it is, frothers. This League Cup has absolutely everyone frothing at the mouth. We are too.
Neil, what does that mean for the table now?
Well, Brimbank are taking on Essendon and things are just heating up. The froth is boiling. Only one way to find out, that's frothing on in the coming weeks.